Hello, all. I hope you know who Dhruv Rathi is, and I have been watching his videos since a long time, and the kind of good quality content that he creates, and very educative videos, which I really like, and I think they teach us a lot. And I was surprised that the amount of videos which he was releasing, the number was pretty high. And then I was just amazed at how productive he is, and he was also traveling a lot. He is also traveling a lot and creates those travel vlogs as well. So I was totally amazed at the kind of productivity and time management he uses. And thankfully, he has come up with a course which is available on his website. So I thought I must take that course and find out how this guy is so productive. So this course is called How to Do a Million Things All at Once, and it's available on his website. And on payment, you can avail this course for a lifetime. So it's a very short course. It's roughly basically 2.5 hours of content plus basically some kind of assignments, and you can do it within the same day. And after having done it, I would like to share a few things which I really found very interesting, and which I'm sure will help me to improve my productivity and also those who will do the course. So right at the beginning, he talks of a very important part of our productivity, our life rather, is that what are the pillars of happiness. And there can be different pillars for different people, but he talks about certain pillars which are very important, which are very common, and which must be there in your daily routine. Otherwise, the whole foundation, it's basically does not make any sense. For example, doing some kind of physical activity. Now, the quantum may vary for different people depending on their requirement, but I'm sure everyone can agree to this, that little bit of physical activity, little bit of exercise every day is very important for your long-term goals, for your happiness, for your physical health, because health is the first thing which you should look after. There are other things like giving time to family, doing something creative and stuff like that. So there are different pillars he talks about, but I felt it's very important to talk about this in this review as well, because happiness is the most important thing. Then he talks about goal setting and how we can have some goals, and how we can make a design to follow those. He also talks about time management, that in order to achieve these goals, how do we go about it. And then he also talks about, in the subsequent section, of being productive, because just doing good time management and goal setting is not enough. You have to be productive, because we all have a limited amount of time, and how we can maximize that, basically how we can optimize that and do much more than what we are doing currently. And then finally, he talks about a problem which we all face at times, is procrastination, how to get over it. There are some important points I want to talk about. Of course, he talks about making a to-do list and following the timeline, stuff like that. But there are very interesting things which I want to share here. Is that one is he talks about something called attention currency, that how our attention is kind of limited for a, let's say, particular period, let's say for a day. And if we give it to non-important things, basically we will have less for the important things and for things which will help us to achieve our goals. So it's very important we use this attention currency to the maximum. Then he also talks about the right environment. We might be doing certain kind of things, but the environment around it might not be good, and it impacts our creativity, it impacts our attention, it impacts everything. So basically, environment also is very, very important. And they're very small things. Once you do the course, you will feel that I know this already, but we are not doing it already. For example, walking to work. Now, this sometimes, if you're living in a city where traffic is an issue, then it can save your time, and basically you're combining your physical activity plus your health aspect is also taken care of, plus you're saving time as well, and plus it's all good for the environment. So all these small things are there which he has listed, and I will not go through the detail because the course is there for that. And I just made this small brief review because I found it very, very good, and I'm sure it will help me, and I'm sure it can help you too. Most of the things you will feel that okay, you already know, but if you already know, but why aren't you convinced enough to implement it? And I'm sure if you have been following Dhruv Rathi and the kind of productivity he has shown through his videos, because these are the videos, they are not just some kind of vlogs which you can shoot, and not just some kind of commentaries that you can do. It requires a lot of research, it requires a lot of hard work. And how in a small amount of time he has come up with so much of educative content is truly amazing. And this course is basically to understand how he has done it, and need not be that you have to be a content creator. I think this course is for everyone, and they can apply these basic principles in their daily life to improve their productivity, to improve their time management, goal setting, everything basically. So it's a wonderful course, and I recommend you that you do that. It's just 2.5 hours of video content plus some assignments which you have to do, and which again are important, that only watching videos will not do. You will have to implement that in your lifestyle. So I hope you go ahead and do that course, and let me know if you found that all these concepts useful, and what other courses which are available online that you would want me to review. Thank you.